stop taking away lanes in the street.
Opening up half these homes and buildings, I'm the one who opened up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're recording now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Brooklyn Tea Party meeting for November 23rd, 2025. Welcome to our viewers on YouTube that will be watching this later on. We want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, or if this video is watched after Thanksgiving, I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. But will New York City be having a happy Thanksgiving? Well, for 50-point-something%, yes. The Bolshevik Revolution has begun for them. And for us, who loves New York, or tolerates New York, because we're trapped here due to other circumstances, we're not going to very like it much, because our wonderful esteemed mayor, Zohan, the Magnificent, what's his last name? Dumdami, or Dumdami, is going to be our mayor. A nice 34-year-old guy with a world of experience, working for his mother, working for, what was he? Kind of an assemblyman for a day or two, right?
A rapper, he was a good rapper.
He was a rapper. Not the ones at Sears. If everyone remembers, you go to the gift department, he would wrap your packages for the holidays. He was a rapper that failed. And let's just hope he doesn't fail as mayor, but knowing what he's going to become, or what he is already, I think that formula's already been set. But let's just pray for some miracles, that somehow he proves us wrong. I don't think so. But I'd rather say, you know what? You were wrong about this guy. Oh, it only benefits us if we're wrong. We want to be wrong. Why would we want to fail? Why would I want my house, which is a 3-family, and apparently an apartment building according to the city council, because every law on the book is against the 3-family and up. 3-family and up. You need lead paint inspection. 3-family and up. I had to have a lead paint inspection. It cost over $1,000 last year, or this year. I don't know what year I'm in. $1,000 needed done by April, August. $1,000. What did they find? Because if you live in the first floor, it's okay. They won't inspect that. How nice of them. Until they change the law and make amendments. They inspect the apartments, and then they say, if there's children, it must be done right away after a certain age. But if people are still living there, it's on turnover, they say. They added to the amendment that it's also going to be the hallway, before it wasn't a hallway, originally in the law. So they added an amendment. And they will add more amendments, trust me. So now, of course, there's lead paint. It's a house built in 1903, and they use a machine that goes into your walls, like so. And they use a machine and they measure 5/8 within the wall. 5/8 buried in. It could be the walls painted nice, but 5/8 into it is lead, whatever the content that they say is not nice for them. Then you must have it removed by either putting new sheetrock. You have to hire the hazmat team. You can't do it yourself. You have to. So if you have an old house like I do that might have an original woodwork in certain areas, like in the hallway, of the original stained glass with the original molding around it, that's not good enough. You have to rip it apart or get it away where they could melt it away with the hazmat team in the white suits. So you have to go through all this process, and I got a quote, which was nice quote, of $60,000. $60,000. Well, let me tell you, in the city of New York, when I have a tenant move, I will definitely let you guys know that they're moving so we can do the work for the city of there. Fat chance in hell will that ever happen. I will never tell you that anyone's moving, so go to hell. Okay? Because that is what these idiots are trying to do. They're trying to price people out of New York. They're talking about affordable housing.
I got the message.
What type of affordable housing? If the landlord has such an incurring of bills that they have to now do, your rent is going up, morons. I know mommy and daddy's credit card seems to be unlimited to you idiots that voted for him. Well, guess what? eventually people run out of money and, you know, maybe mommy and daddy can't subsidize your little stupid soirees in your apartments any longer because the rents are going to go up. As Mr. McMillan once said, the rents are too damn high. He's now in Florida. Because, look, like a lot of people are leaving New York because it's unaffordable. And you're making it more unaffordable with your dumb environmental laws.
Exactly.
They have a bill that will be coming out in the next 3 days or so, probably for a vote, called daylighting. What is daylighting, you said? Cloudy skies, you need more light, what is it? Daylighting is a wonderful initiative or law that is being put in place by our wonderful communists in the city council. And they think it's a wonderful idea, because you know, when you drive, whoever owns a car, or if you have a family member that owns a car, and sometimes you go into a car, right? And they think it's a wonderful idea that each street corner is going to have the extended sidewalks come out. Or they're going to have, hey, let's throw flower pots here, huh? Or a bike rack, or a city bike.
Yep.
It wants to eliminate 4 spots, at least 4 spots, on each corner.
Yeah,
So,
so more on
meaning
us.
each corner
100,000 spots sitting
and the
there.
corner behind you will be now,
16.
What?
4 corners together.
Yeah, if it's-
16.
yeah, if it's, yeah,
About
so 2, 4, 6,
300,000 citywide.
or 8, or I don't know if it's 2
I'm not
on
gonna
each
ask who's
side.
paying for it.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be spots eliminated, right?
What's coming?
Spots eliminated. I just walk around, watch out, Steve. Just, we're recording camera.
You're
Come on.
recording with the camera?
Yes.
Are
On
you
me.
recording with something else rather than a camera?
Okay, so that's fun, right? So anyway,
What's up?
so wouldn't that be fun when you're trying to find a spot for hours on end? Because they're throwing city bikes everywhere you go. They're throwing city bikes on every corner. There's one around the block from me that just, as I saw a Mandami sign encroach into my area, I said, oh my God. It's a matter of time that the city bikes from Church Avenue will be incurring closer to me. And sure enough, I was right, because that's what happened. One day, there was just spots on the corner taken away from these stupid city bikes. Why can't they put these city bikes on the sidewalk somewhere in certain areas? They have it in certain areas like that, but their objective is to eliminate parking spots. Next year starts, well, they already have pilot programs going on, and next year starts the garbage trucks. The new garbage trucks are coming around for buildings. They're going to be putting these big garbage planters, whatever, with the garbage bins in the street, taking up spots in front of big buildings. So now all those spots, let's just say Ocean Parkway for an example, for people who live around here or travel around here. So all those spots on the service road that are on the side of the building, not the side of the bike path, will be basically gone. Because they're going to be putting these big bins in the street. The city of New York thinks it's a wonderful idea. Obviously, we all thought it was a wonderful idea because we vote, not us in this room, but the collective voted for this by voting for the Democrat Party, by voting for these moronic asses that think it's a wonderful idea to eliminate these parking spots. And we continue on with this march to stupidity, to continue this crap. When will it end? Well, we could rely on the press to tell us what's going on. No, we can't. We can never do that. We have a lot of dum-dums out there, and they just have 5 seconds to digest anything. And whatever the news flashing, they're like, yeah, environment, oh yeah, mother, oh, Green New Deal, yes, great, great. It will bankrupt New York if you can't travel. They're already trying to do that with the congestion pricing. It started in Manhattan. I always said it starts in Manhattan and never ends in Manhattan. It's going to spread throughout the whole 5 boroughs. Our borough president, Anthony Reynoso, whatever the hell his name is, wants to put congestion pricing in Brooklyn. I don't know where. He mentioned it. It's a good idea. Don't worry. Brooklynites, yeah. Don't worry, next will be permits. where you can't park in front of your house, you have to have a parking permit. Don't worry, because they're already trying that in certain areas. So that will come next, where you need a permit. So I guess if you have family members coming over for the holidays, good luck in finding parking, right? You need a permit. Or maybe they'll say holiday, but what about your birthday? Your birthday's not a holiday, so we can't come over to visit you. This is what communism is. They want to control. This is what the city council is. No, they're just Democrats. They're not Democrats. They're not even socialists. Don't let that word play you. Oh, they're socialists.
Marxism.
They're Marxist communists. That's what they inherently are. This is what they love. This is what they want to do. This is their agenda. And they're winning because we have 6 members of the city council. Well, no, let's minus 1 in the Bronx. Now 5 coming in. 5. Is it 5? Right now it's 5 because we lost the Bronx. 5 out of 51. We could really stop things, guys. No, we can't. We can't with 5. We can't with a communist mayor, because whatever he's appointing as the commissioners, you think it was bad under this idiot Adams? Because his commissioners started all this too. With the garbage, our wonderful police commissioner, she was the sanitation commissioner.
She's not to be trusted either.
She's the one that did the thing. She's the one that did the parking thing and
Yikes.
earthquake.
You might want to.
She's the one that did that. And that is what we're at.
Don't forget de Blasio.
Well, de Blasio started the march with stupidity. You see the things ticking? Yes. Okay. So, we just had a little minor earthquake, ladies and gentlemen. That was the last election we just went through, so we're still feeling the tremors. But what I'm saying is, look, at the end of the day, watch the camera.
Benny,
Look, we have a lot of people
go
coming
to the
on.
closet, get 2 chairs.
Here we go. So, at the end of the day, we are in store for a hellstorm of stupidity. Yes.
I'm sorry that, I mean, I'm surprised you segued from your housing crisis with the 3-family and up stories back to daylighting when you didn't talk about the wonderful reintroduced 948, intro 948A. You can make yourself an Airbnb business in your 3-family, and each room you can have a different family in, and maybe launch a business from within one of those units.
Yeah.
I did not know about that. I can only keep up with so
Yes.
much, but why don't you enlighten us on that
Okay,
one?
yeah, sure, so.
No, they're coming after you on that too.
Yeah, I know exactly what this is because I had to write an article about it, and I did some investigation, heard some sources. Adrian Adams, who now is term limited out, who will be getting, I think, an executive position on the board of Airbnb, they had to kill 1128 or 1120, which I think that was somewhat had to do with the same bill, they just repackaged it. And so she needed a legacy. When she left the council, she needed somebody to reintroduce the Airbnb legislation because it either failed or was put on hold, I don't remember because the election's coming up. So she went around shopping for a council person who would love to read it. Everybody said no. My District 46, Mercedes said, we'll wait till after the election, I'll introduce it right away. So she's gonna be the one, if she hasn't already, I think it was supposed to happen already, introduce 948A, which will reintroduce the Airbnb and will probably pass by a mile.
So that basically means that